Cooking with Steve.
Hello.
Cooking with Steve.
Yes, thank you, Alex. Hello and welcome to Cooking with Steve. Today I'm going to show you how to make a nice black bean and corn salsa. Our ingredients today are honey, kosher salt, parsley, paprika, chili powder, black pepper, green pepper, a serrano pepper, red onion, 3 tomatoes, some corn, black beans, and some extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to do a little bit of mise en place. That means get all of our stuff ready to be prepared and cooked together. Some of it is cooked, some of it is raw. We'll come right back when I'm ready to get started with the construction of black bean and corn salsa. See you then. Hello and welcome back to Cooking with Steve. Where we are in the process here is we have seeded and diced all 3 of our tomatoes. They're right there. We also diced the entire onion, do a very fine dice. It was a small onion. We've also diced up about half of our green pepper, our entire serrano pepper, and 1 clove of garlic. These are all going to go in the pan together. We're going to cook them just a little bit to soften them up just a touch. What we've got here is the corn, which we have shucked and cut off of the cob, and we're going to roast that here on the stove for just a minute, get it to kind of bring those flavors out a little bit. We put a little bit of salt on here. We're going to try to brown these just a little bit. What we're going to do now is open up this can of black beans, and we are going to rinse them off from all the other fluids and stuff in this can. Then we're going to dump them right on top of our onions and tomato. We'll come right back when we're finishing up the corn and switching it over to the peppers and garlic. See ya then. Hello and welcome back to Cooking in White Pants with Steve. As you can see here, our corn is nice and colorful. We brought all the colors out having it on the stove. We're going to go ahead and just add that to our tomatoes, black beans, and onion mixture. What we're going to do now in our seasoned pan, we're going to add a little bit of EVOO, extra virgin olive oil, and then cook down our bell pepper, serrano pepper, and garlic. So we'll get started with that, and I'll come back when we're getting ready to take that off of the grill, take that off of the stove, and then we'll add it to here, and we'll get everything seasoned up. See you then. Welcome back to Cooking in White Pants with Steve. Our onions and our bell pepper and serrano pepper is just about done in the skillet. I just added the garlic. Garlic is obviously not going to take just as long. We're only going to leave that in there for just a second. Like that. We're just trying to bring some aromas out of it. And that actually feels good. We just did maybe half a teaspoon, or yeah, about a half a tablespoon of oil that we cooked that in. We don't want this to be over oily. So we're dumping that straight in there. So our mixture is complete. What we're going to do now is season this up. Start with some salt. Not too much. Like that. Paprika. Love paprika, one of my favorite spices. And parsley flakes. We would use fresh cilantro if we had any in the backyard. Unfortunately, right now we do not. A little liberal on that. And black pepper and chili powder. Need the paper taken out. Pause for just a second, Steph, while I do this, and then we'll come right back and I'll finish seasoning. Is it going? Sure. I didn't hear the beep. It's going. Okay. Welcome back to Cooking in White Pants with Steve. We have chili powder. This we're going to use sparingly. It can dominate. So just like that. Regular black pepper, good amount there, and we've got all of our seasonings in there. Honey, this is a big factor here. We want to be pretty generous with the honey. Reason being is because this is a nice little sweet thing, a nice little sweet salsa. So there we go. What we're gonna do is mix this around real well. Come back to you when it's all completed, and I'm gonna get a chip out and we'll do a quick tasting time. See ya then. Hello and welcome back to Cooking with Steve. You have joined us for tasting time. As you saw, our black bean and corn salsa has been completed. We're all gonna take a nice little try. Why don't you give it a go?
Okay.
Start, Alex.
So, even you know that's my thing.
Okay. Awesome. What do you think, Abe?
This is good.
This is good. All right. Restaurant quality. Thank you for joining us today on another edition of Cooking with Steve. Please share this with all of your friends. Leave some comments below and like, and also subscribe to the page. Again, thank you, and we will see you next time. We might even have a special next show with the little guy making guacamole. We'll see. Have a good evening.
Can we do it now?